What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Weather here in the DMV is getting really nice, which means rally season is right around the corner. With that being said, registration for our rally, the Chaos 4 rally, is officially open. If you're interested in attending, please check it out on our website, smallborecoredmv.com. So that means I'm going to have a very busy next few months, starting with this or another Vespa P200 build right here. The owner dropped it off and says he's having issues with it shifting. He bought it like this. It looks like there's some aftermarket stuff done to it. I think he said there's a Malossi 210 kit on it, but we'll check all that out when we tear it all apart. Okay, I'm going to be replacing all the seals, gaskets, bearings, stuff like that. Also going with a new clutch. Make sure everything is good so that he has no issues riding this thing around. So, yes, like I said, I've done many P200s on this channel. So I'm not going to get too detailed in this one. I'm just going to remove the motor and put it on my stand and slowly work on that. I'll put the dolly back onto this thing and take it off the lift, because by the end of this video, I'm going to show you that I have another project lined up. The small frame is ready for pickup. It's all done with paint. So that means I need to get this next project all ready for paint. I'm going to drop that off, pick up the small frame, and we can get back to working on that. So guys, like I said, busy. You guys ready? Let's get started. Alright guys, I have the homemade dolly installed onto the scooter. That way I can get this thing off the lift and work on something else. I got the motor in my engine stand. Looks like there is some Malossi stuff installed in this thing. I'm going to crack it open and see what kind of goodies we find. But yeah, I can slowly do that. And once this is ready, put that scooter back on the lift and get it reinstalled. So guys, now I'm going to show you what we're working on next. There it is, guys. My 1963 Vespa GL150. Alright. I got it just like this from the previous owner. I think his dad took it apart to have it repainted or something like that, and I guess lost interest or whatever, like many of these vintage Vespa owners. So he puts it on Facebook Marketplace for 125 bucks. Of course, I dropped everything I was doing and ran over there and grabbed it. I do have all the major parts, like the fork, the front wheel, the hub, the motor, and of course this really cool trapezoid headset. Of course I got the fender here. It did come with one correct cowl, but the other one was not. I think it had a set of Sprint cowls on there, and one of the GL cowls. I don't know what happened to the other one, but for 125 bucks I'm not going to complain. I am also missing the gas tank. I'm going to order one of those and get that shipped to my painter. That way he can get that top painted for me. But this thing is in overall pretty good shape. I mean, somebody just decided to do some Krylon paint job on the top of the original finish. I think it was originally white. But still haven't decided on the color I want to paint it. But I just need to get it ready for paint, because I'm going to my painters tomorrow. So guys, yeah, let's get started. Alright guys, I have the forerunners removed. It looks like the previous owner actually installed some self-tappers from the bottom up to hold the outer floor runners on. I guess it was coming up and he didn't rivet them back down. So I have some extra holes here and like back here. I need to weld up. The other thing I need to weld up is right here. The floorboard is cracked right here. So I'm going to grind off all that rust and gunk, and I'm going to weld it all back together before I take it to paint. Next thing we're going to do is remove the leg shield trim. Should be pretty easy. I'm just going to pry this guy off. And then all the other little knick-knack things, and this part should be ready for paint. Alright, I got the leg shield trim removed. Went on to remove the brake pedal, but looks like this pin is seized in there. I can't get it out, so I may have to drill that pin out to remove the brake pedal. Alright guys, I just spent a good hour filling up all the holes that the previous owner drilled in the floorboard. Also fixed a bunch of cracks. There's a pretty good crack here that I just repaired. And flip the frame over and I'll show you what I did on the top. Alright, I got the kickstand removed and the frame turned back around. So as you can see, I fixed that giant crack that was right here. Filled it all in with weld and then grinded it all down. And also these extra holes the previous owner drilled in the floorboard. So the frame itself is ready for paint. I did get some aftermarket side panels. I'm going to make sure those fit right before I send those off to paint as well. Alright, got one of the aftermarket cowls here. I don't know how much Crisco they use on these things before they ship them, but I guess this is to prevent them from getting rusted on the way here from India or wherever they're coming from. So this one seems to be okay. Looks like it fits right. As far as the trim here, looks like I need to drill holes for it. Like a little trim that goes right here. So this side seems to be alright. I'll go to the other side and see if it's any different. Alright, got the other side here. Seems to fit pretty good too. Again, covered in Crisco. Nasty. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drill the holes for the trim on this one as well. But overall, I'm pretty happy with these aftermarket panels. Well, looks like I have a really tedious job in front of me. I have to drill 6 holes on each side for this trim. I don't really like trim, but I guess this bike needs it, or it should have it. So I'm gonna sit here and spend a bunch of time trying to get these holes lined up. So these guys mount with these little clips on the back, kind of slide into this channel, and there's 6 of them. So I gotta drill 6 holes into this cowl, and then hopefully it all lines up when I'm done. Pain in the butt. All right, so I got 6 holes drilled in this cowl here, and I think it looks pretty good, pretty lined up. Not bad for my first time. So let's go to the other side. All right, all in all, I think I spent about an hour and a half on these 2 guys. Just getting everything to line up and look the same on both panels was a pain. I would probably say the floor runner is easier to install than these guys. But it's another one of those things that, you know, you got to do before you get this stuff painted, because you don't want to chance ruining the paint job once it's all done. So these 2 are done, looking pretty good. Last step I need to do is strip that headset, and then it's off the paint. All right, guys, I have everything stripped down, ready for paint, I think. Here's the headset that I took apart. Got everything all taped up, especially the contact points for the throttle tube and the gear tubes. If you decide to get your bike painted, make sure you tape all that stuff off, because if your painter doesn't know to do so, this stuff will never go back together or work right until you get all the paint out of the little contact points. Alright, so like I said, this guy is ready for paint. Alright, well, so that is an update for what's going on in the shop. I have the P200 I got to build. I have a small frame I have to build, and on top of that, I have a rally bike I need to build. I have an idea of what it is. I'm going to be announcing that very soon, so stay tuned for that. Again, guys, our rally, the Chaos 4 rally, is coming up in June. And if you want to register, visit our website, smallborecordmv.com. All right, so that's going to be it for this video. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you all next time.